It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Friday, March 25th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather looking delightful tomorrow, but maybe some strong storms as the weekend wraps up Sunday night, and a cold shot maybe about 8 days out. A lot of things on the board, so here we go on this Good Friday. That's the water vapor satellite view. Nice dry air mass over the northern part of the state. Storms very active over the northeastern Gulf into parts of Florida today. Temperatures feel good, mostly mid-60s. Note the 50s up in the Tennessee Valley. It's only 55 for Muscle Shoals and Decatur. And you work your way to Nashville, it's kind of cold. They're sitting at 48. Louisville, Kentucky at 42. Around the nation, some colder air again over the Rockies and around the Great Lakes. But we'll stay relatively mild through early next week. But about 7-8 days from now, it could turn pretty cold for April, as you'll see. On the watch warning map, got some frost advisories for Middle Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, to the north of us. Convective outlook, a marginal severe weather risk along the Atlantic coast of Florida from roughly Melbourne down to about Miami. Boy, check out the shelf cloud coming into the Braves spring training facility, the wide world of sports at Disney World today. All kind of shelf cloud images coming in from central Florida. Some pretty nasty storms there. Tomorrow, a marginal risk on the Gulf Coast, all the way from near Morgan City, Louisiana, around to just north of Tampa Bay, over to Jacksonville and Daytona Beach. Also a marginal risk around Wichita Falls, Texas. And Easter Sunday, day 3, we've got a marginal risk for parts of North and West and South Alabama, and that slight risk clips the northwestern corner of the state. And it looks like we could see some strong storms Sunday night. And we'll take a close-up look at that in just a moment. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. Valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Heavier totals near the Gulf Coast. Amounts there could easily exceed 2 inches. The bullseye is 4.2 north of Panama City around Marianna, Florida. Amounts over the northern half of the state around 1/2 inch. Here we go, model fans. The GFS. This is the 12Z run. Valid tomorrow, 1 o'clock local time. Troughing over the Great Plains. Down below that, the northern half of the state, dry, mostly sunny with mid to upper 70s. The GFS coming in now at 77. Showers and storms on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Fort Walton Beach, Panama City. Dothan could see rain tomorrow, but again, the rest of the state should be dry. Easter Sunday, moisture pulls north and we go wet. It's not going to rain all day, but it's going to rain at times. This is 7 o'clock Sunday morning. Got an Easter sunrise service. You might get away with dry conditions then. At that point, looks like the most widespread rain could be over the southern half of the state. Then by 1 o'clock, that looks pretty wet. Sunday afternoon, big mass of rain and storms coming through. Then 7 o'clock, the showers here settle down, and then focus is on that batch of storms over western Tennessee and north Mississippi, and those could pack a punch. Check out the dew point Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. The high-res NAM shows the dew point in Tuscaloosa rising to 68, which means, of course, we've got some unstable air. Note the wedge, by the way, coming down through North Georgia. That should keep northeast Alabama stable. That's the instability Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. You can see they ramp up to over 2,000 joules over parts of northwest Alabama, so that certainly is prime for some active storms. And the significant tornado parameter, the STP, Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. The numbers hit 1 unit over parts of northwest Alabama. So late Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, just be aware of the chance of some strong, maybe severe storms, especially over northwest Alabama. And we'll pay close attention to that as we go through the weekend. Monday, everything's out of here. Monday will be dry and cooler. The high dropping back into the upper 60s, not too bad. Tuesday morning, we drop into the low 40s. We go up in the 70s Tuesday afternoon. The sky bright and sunny. We note that deep surface low northeast of Denver and big mountain snows in the Rockies. Wednesday, that thing is down to 986 millibars. Over the Dakotas and Minnesota, active storms up and down the Mississippi River. Wednesday night, that low is near Duluth, Minnesota, with showers and storms moving in here. And we'll have to monitor that for any signs of strong storms. And then Thursday, by midday, the storms are out of here as we get into dry air. So it looks like the target next week could be Wednesday night, maybe into the pre-dawn hours Thursday for showers and strong storms. And a week from today, we see that vortex getting its act together to the north, a big high amplitude pattern. Rain lingers over South Alabama, but pretty cold air is lurking to the north. And look at the ensemble output. This is valid April 2nd. Saturday, and that is a cold look for the eastern U.S., and that just could get us down in the 30s and maybe a risk of frost again or a freeze. Way too early to plant, you know that. April 15th is always the guideline here. And then this is Sunday, April 4th, still cold, and oh boy, what is it about April 4th every year? We either have snow or tornadoes, it seems like. So this run of the GFS has a surface low in the northeastern Gulf with a snowstorm over North Alabama. Oh, brother. But we all know this is absolute voodoo and will probably go away, but something like this has happened before. Temperatures, you can see the numbers coming down around April 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I think the numbers will be colder than that. I'm sure we'll have a few days maybe with highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. So again, growers beware. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be here Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates tomorrow and Sunday. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Easter weekend, and God bless.